Trojan Sports Now.
Well, football is back, and for Trojan fans, they're probably hoping it's better than ever, or at least improved from last season. But for the Trojans, there's no cupcake game to start the schedule. They're going straight for bragging rights in an in-state rivalry. After months of preparation and hours upon hours of work on the field and in the weight room, Saturday night is the main event. The Troy Trojans and the UAB Blazers will take the field for the 2013 season opener.
UAB is certainly a difficult opener. It's a big game for them. It's a big game for us, you got to realize that you're going to get their best shot, and you got to be ready for it and prepared for it.
It's not just the season opener for the Trojans, it's the home opener. And Troy has never lost a home opener against a non-conference opponent.
Well, it's always fun playing at home, man. When things are going good, at least some people are cheering for you around the whole stadium, not just in one section. So, we love playing at home. We love our fans, and we can hopefully just put on a good show for them on Saturday.
Robinson gave fans plenty to watch last season and enters 2013 as the active NCAA leader in passing attempts, completions, and yards. He is also only the third four-year starter in Troy's history, but even the guys at the top still get nervous.
It's actually kind of weird that I'm pretty nervous because I put in a lot of work this offseason. So anticipating Saturday, it's getting closer and closer. It actually has crept up on us pretty quick. It seemed like yesterday we were just starting fall camp, and and this weekend we're playing.
For the Blazers, running back Darren Reeves rushed for over 1,000 yards last season, and linebacker Mark Wilson says the defense is focused on the rushing attack.
To be honest, the biggest challenge is we want to stop the run. We feel like they're going to come out and get in I formation and try to run the ball, and that's what we're going to focus on, making sure we stop the run first.
I think our kids getting to the ball and making plays, and when you have a chance to make a play, make it and eliminate the big plays. That's what we talk about, eliminate the big plays.
The Trojans have won 2 in a row against UAB and have only lost to the Blazers once at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Been a very hard-fought series over the years, and so we got to make sure that we're ready for the task.
They got me my freshman year, and we've came out on top in some really good games the past 2 years, so they always play us tough, and we always play them tough, and they bring us everything we want every time we play them. So we got to come out there ready to play just like we are every week, week one, and hopefully we can just transition it to every week and keep playing good.
The Trojans and the Blazers will kick off the season Saturday night at 6 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Stadium. There will also be a fireworks show following the game.
Getting things started in a big weekend of Troy sports will be the soccer team, which opens their home schedule as part of the 2013 Trojan Classic. Friday, Troy will face Louisiana Tech beginning at 3 o'clock at the Troy Soccer Complex. Troy is 4-3-1 all-time in the Classic, including a draw against La Tech last year. All-time, Troy is 0-2-2 against the Lady Texers, who come in Friday with a 0-2-1 record early on. Enough numbers for you? Well, Coach Bentley is looking for some numbers this weekend.
The thing is just get maximum points each game. You get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie. So if we can get in and get 3 points in each game, regardless of a tying potentially at the end for the championship, which can happen, the bigger picture is just getting maximum points. That's what we need to do when we get to go to conference.
Sunday, the Trojans wrap up the Trojan Classic as they play host to Jackson State. That game is also at 3 o'clock. Sunbelt foe South Alabama is the other team involved as they will face La Tech and Jackson State prior to each Troy game.
The cross-country team will begin the season this weekend with the Trojan Invitational at home. The meet is one of 2 home meets this season, or 3 if you count the fact that the Trojans will be the host site for the Sunbelt Conference Cross-Country Championships in November. The team has been training for 3 weeks now, but with cross-country, it's not about the individual meets, but rather about peaking in the championships. So what are the expectations early in the year for such a young squad?
That's tough to say as a coach. That's difficult to give a freshman athlete and tell them what you expect them to run on a course that we've never ran on before. At least not a full race anyway. And so my expectations are for us to be able to mix it up with some of those teams that are ranked in the region and to make a big push for us to be ranked in the region.
The Trojan Invitational will begin Friday evening with the women's 3K set to begin at 6:15 p.m. and the men's 5K to follow at 6:45.
The volleyball team is the only one on the road this weekend as they get their season started in Hattiesburg. Troy will play in the Southern Miss Invitational, playing 3 matches in 2 days. On Friday, Troy opens against Stephen F. Austin at 3 o'clock. Then Saturday at 11, Troy will play the host team, Southern Miss, followed by a match against Jackson State at 1:30. Right now, Coach Sonny Kirkpatrick won't be sure what he has until he sees a different team on the other side of the net.
Like until Friday. At some point during the season, they all know what each other is capable of and where their shots are. So the other side always takes it away. So playing against someone that doesn't know where we're going to attack or how we do things, that's really the true test to see where we are.
And the volleyball team will open their home schedule as they take on Georgia Southern at 2 on Monday. The game will be the first ever volleyball match in the new Trojan Arena.
Well, if you haven't had enough of Troy sports or of this guy, there's another opportunity to catch up on Troy athletics with a new program on Trojan Vision.
It's Tea Time is a new sports show that will be airing each week where I'll be joined by Director of Athletics John Hartwell and Troy coaches. This will give fans the chance to learn more about the respective programs with in-depth interviews with the man in charge and the head coaches themselves. But the coaches featured on the show aren't the only ones that are always in the spotlight, and that's exactly the purpose of this program.
Not just the marquee sports, if you will, not just the football, men's basketball, baseball, but certainly our Olympic sports as well. And the It's Tea Time gives an overall view of our athletic department and gives an inside view, allows the viewers to get to listen to our coaches and to hear their perspective on the various teams.
It's Tea Time will be the second sports show Trojan Vision will air alongside Trojan Sports Now, and It's Tea Time will air Tuesday nights at 7. Well, that's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. You can watch us online at the Troy University YouTube page to catch anything you missed.
For Jonathan Sellers, I'm Danielle Percival. Thanks for watching, and as always,
go Trojans.
Trojan Sports Now.